JJ McCarthy. Loved what I saw last game from for him against Washington. I understand it's Washington Commanders, but I don't care. There's 32 teams in the NFL. They all have good players spread out throughout the roster, right? Any NFL game, I just take it as another NFL team. I'm not just like, oh, that team's bad. Now, there are teams like that where I'm like, yeah, that team really isn't that good, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, I kind of have a lot of respect for these athletes, all these NFL players, and I'm like, dude, if a team's gonna go out there and kind of lollygag, that other team that's not expected to go out there and win will literally walk all over you, right? They will eat your lunch and they will whoop your ass up and down the field. But JJ McCarthy had a good game, man. He went out there, 69.6%, pretty much 70% completion percentage, 163 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. I loved what I saw from JJ McCarthy. I absolutely loved it. And I've been seeing the Jamarcus Russell comparisons with this and that, and people just saying stuff. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, hey, we get to the end of the season, we see no progression. We can start talking. But they're not going to make the playoffs. And I just want to see the Minnesota Vikings team go out on, kind of go out looking decent, because this Minnesota Vikings team is actually a pretty damn good football team. They really are. Even through all of the injuries they've dealt with this year, they're still a really good team in the NFC. And it's even tougher than that. They're in the NFC North with the Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions, the Chicago Bears, who made a massive just like uproar with, Ben Johnson. They're really good right now. But this Minnesota team is good. And JJ McCarthy, yo, you're not subscribed? Why are you not subscribed? Come on, man. Don't be a hater. Don't do that. I know you ain't a hater. Just subscribe to your boy. Come vibe with me. All we do is talk football here. Come vibe with the homie. Let me know what you guys want to see. And make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. All right, now back to the video. I just want to see him play better. That game against the Washington Commanders, he looked great. And you have to give credit where credit's due. Now, he's going up against a little bit more of a tougher task, right? Going up against Dallas Cowboys, whose defense has played good, not the past couple games, I'd say, or the past game. But before that, they were actually starting to kind of like turn a page. But I don't know. The last game I watched Dallas Cowboys, I was like, I feel like they kind of took a step back. So this is a big game for JJ McCarthy, in my opinion. This is a big game for JJ McCarthy. If JJ McCarthy can go out there and get a W and look pretty damn decent against the Cowboys, it's building up his rapport. And just kind of like building himself off of, a good victory, a good performance. You get another one against Dallas, a good victory, a good performance. Go out into the season, right? Finish the rest of these weeks off pretty clean. You go into the offseason as a Minnesota Vikings fan, the management, the whole team, even JJ McCarthy, you're like, okay, we have something to build off of. Now, if it's bad down the stretch, I'm going to be concerned, right? But along with that, KOC needs to call a good game, dude. He needs to call a good game. He can't go out there and play call like it's for Sam Darnold, right? Like Sam Darnold's been in the league forever. We're talking about a guy that just is needing to get snaps. Like he's needing reps, right? Look at Bryce Young. Look how fast people wrote off Bryce Young. And now Bryce Young, it's like, yeah, Bryce Young is their starter. Bryce Young is going to stick around. Even at the first of this season, the halfway point, people were writing off Bryce Young. Last year, we wrote him off for the first half. He got better on the second half. His rookie year, like we knew how bad it was. But with JJ McCarthy, I'm like, bro, I've seen people give up on these guys pretty fast. I understand there's a lot of people that talk football that are like, no, we can't wait. We can't wait for these guys. They need to be good fast. They have all the resources. Right? JJ McCarthy has Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson. He has KOC, an offensive play caller. I'm like, dude, I understand, but he needs reps. Like all you people that sat there and said, like, oh, he barely threw at Michigan. It's like, yeah, he barely threw at Michigan. But if the Vikings truly saw something, we need to see him throw the ball a lot. And a part of that also, unfortunately, is for JJ McCarthy to stay healthy. So he needs to stay healthy the rest of this season. Like that is huge in my opinion, because if he gets banged up, there's a pattern, right? There's like a pattern of him getting hurt. You gotta have your career starter in the games. Like, he has to have a high percentage of starts to stick around to show that he can be there for your team a lot. So JJ McCarthy needs to stay healthy, but if he stays healthy, he plays decent. KOC kind of helps him out too, you know, not just super pass heavy, but throw some runs in there with Jordan Mason. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not giving up on JJ McCarthy. Not yet. Nope. I feel like people wrote him off literally a week or two ago. So we'll see what happens against Dallas. But if he gets a victory against Dallas, not bad. Not bad.